Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
This is Newcap Sports with Brett Morton.
It's an honor bestowed on some of the best to play the game, and on Saturday, Mark Letestu became the third Bonnyville Pontiac to have his number retired by the club. Moses Woldu reports.
Give a nice round of applause to Mr. Mark Letestu.
For them to honor me in that way was awesome. It was the only word I got.
From a fresh-faced teen from Elk Point,
Letestu on the steal, fires a shot, he scores!
To the NHL. The impact Mark Letestu left on Bonnyville is certainly evident as a near-capacity crowd filled RJ Lalonde Arena to pay tribute to a man they call their own. The team donning retro jerseys during warm-ups. Well wishes from former teammates as well as friends and family in the crowd, honoring one of the most successful players to come out of the program.
You know, it was really cool to have some of those people contribute to tonight, because obviously they contributed a lot to my career. Even though it's an individual honor in a team sport, you need them. And they were obviously there for me throughout my career and now in whatever life's brought me afterwards.
Mark represents, like all of our alumni, the individuals that helped pave the way for the success that our organization enjoys today.
Pontiac's head coach and GM Rick Swan witnessed firsthand the impact Mark left on his team.
During the NHL lockout, he came back to the organization as an assistant coach, and you really know about Mark right away is just how good of a human being he is and how humble he is, that he doesn't take anything for granted and that there's no regrets. And then those are the messages that he relayed upon to the team.
A humble player who kept his jersey retirement a secret from his teammates in Edmonton. That was until one of the trainers got wind of the story.
There was a lot of razzing, a lot of fun they had with it, and I'm sure they'll expect a team dinner out of it. So.
Was there a certain player or a certain comment that kind of got you laughing throughout the whole thing?
Well, Teddy Purcell went after me pretty good, so he'd be the guy. They just wanted to know why I hadn't brought it up early, why I was keeping it a secret.
And it was a certain ceremony during the season that makes Mark grateful for this day.
Mr. Glenn Saber!
It was really something I really wanted to absorb when Glenn had his moment, and that was something that really stuck out to me, is how much luck has to do with it, kind of right place, right time. And for me, you know, growing up 20 minutes from here and being able to play in Bonnyville, because I do believe that, you know, who you are is where you're from. And to me, a lot of the people in this community and people, you know, at my hometown, they instill kind of those values in you and make you and mold you into who you are. And I had that opportunity here and at home. So to be lucky enough to be growing up in this area has definitely shaped me for the way I am now in my career.
Moses Woldu, Newcap Sports.
Great recognition there for Mark. While the Lloydminster Bobcats were hosting the Olds Grizzlys this afternoon, looking for their fourth straight win. Well, this one was over quickly. It's already 3-0 for the Bobcats when Chris Spriggs is going to let a shot go from inside the circle. He snipes at top corner. The Bobcats are up 4-0, and they only have 11 shots, and it's halfway through the first period, and that was it for the Olds Grizzlies goalie there. However, after the next goal he got, and doesn't get any better. Kevin Dar, wide open there, gets around the goal. He's initially stopped, but he's able to put the rebound home. It's now 5-0 for the Bobcats. Well, tough night there for the Grizzlies. Well, Zach Drew, he's going to make it with a similar goal here to Spriggs between the arm and the pad. Bobcats now up 6-0. Well, 7-0 here for the Bobcats. The Grizzlies on a 2-on-1. Trey Thompson gets the pass in the slot, fires it top corner to break. Pierce Diamond shutout bid. It's now 7-1. Well, that was the only good thing I guess you can say for the Grizzlies, even if you want to say good. Chris Spriggs here is going to give the Cats an 8-1 lead after 40 minutes. Well, in the third period, the Cats score 4 more goals, and they absolutely crushed the Grizzlies 12-1. After the blowout win, we spoke to Coach Gord Thibodeau and Ryan Chenoweth, who led the Cats with 5 points.
Obviously they're fatigued, they've had a tough road trip and a little bit of injury and sickness with their goaltenders, but you know, it's not a situation where you can let up. So I was pleased with our guys jumping on them early, and like I said, tough game to play once you get up, but you know, you've got to still continue to go.
Just the whole team was, we were all going tonight, and when we're playing like that, we create a lot of opportunities for ourselves, and our line especially tonight, we were all going and made for a lot more open space out there.
Well, the Lakeland Rustlers Volleyball teams are back at home Saturday, looking to sweep away the NAIT Ooks. The ladies were victorious 3-0 on Friday, while the men had to gut out a win, and they won it 3-2 over the Ooks. Well, the ladies up first, they take the first set 25-15 and won the second set 25-17. Well, moving on to the third set here. Rustlers up 22-17. NAIT with the serve. They're going to set it up for Hannah Prokop, but that doesn't even matter as the Ooks were called on a net violation. It's now 23-17. Well, the Rustlers, they're going to add to the lead here. Ooks looking to return the serve. However, they cannot do it. And that's going to move us to match point. And with that, the Rustlers win the match 3-0 and sweep away the Ooks.
We just got to do what we got to do. Take care of our own side. If we got the sweep this weekend, and if we win out in our next 2 weekends, that puts us in a good spot, and it means we're probably playing some good volleyball.
Well, this win is super big for us. We worked really hard on our offense in practice all week, and I don't know, this win is it's awesome coming forward, leading into provincials.
Well, to the men now, they're up 23-19. Ooks with the serve. Vincenzo Saporito with a nice play off the net. Bryson Kett goes for the kill. However, it gets tipped off the block, but he's getting the last laugh there with the stuffed block. And the Rustlers are now up 24-19. Well, Saporito, he's serving for the set here. Ooks set up the kill, but Sam Duivai with a huge block there puts the set away. The Rustlers win it 25-19. Well, moving on to the second set now when we were tied up at 24-24. Ooks with the serve. The Rustlers, they cannot handle it, and the Ooks take a 24-25 lead. Well, the Rustlers, they're looking to tie it back up here. Tuivai with the kill. However, the Ooks are going to set it up for Ethan Redmond. Nice little tip shot into the open court. The Ooks take the set 26-24. Well, third set now, the Ooks are up 24-18. They're looking to take a 2-1 lead over the Rustlers. They're going to set it up for Arnett McKay. However, he fires this one out wide. The Ooks up 2-1 after winning that set 25-18. Well, in the fourth set, the Rustlers made a huge comeback and were able to take the set 30-28 and force a fifth and deciding set for the second straight night. Well, and in that fifth set, once again, the Rustlers had a huge comeback. They won it 15-12, complete the comeback and sweep away the Ooks over the weekend.